playing for 15, you gotta add like 17, 18 to be on the safe side. So for the minimum deposit, it'll be $10. So you probably add like 17, $18. Yeah. I say deposit like 17, 18 now, so go play for 15. Cause the fee be like, it all depend on the match. So that's why I say that. Yeah. Um, I got everything. Okay. Um, open. Okay. How much you deposit on there? Okay, you put 17, so it went through for 15. Okay, I'll say for 14 there. Let me type your name up. There, there you go, bro. I did about a 7 for 14. Um, I gotta retype your name back up. Okay. Fuck. Prime. Okay. 14. All right, just say for 14. You should be able to accept that one. Yeah, 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 yeah. You get $20 if you win. Uh, yeah. There you go, sir. Also, if you ever put like an Uber challenger for 5 or 10 on hill for 15, if you don't accept the match within 5 minutes, they automatically get the person win. Just a heads up about that. Yeah, that not a dumb. I, I really hate playing on this app, but I don't got this option and the other option playing Discord with Middleman, but them dudes also sweaty over there. The people. Yeah, 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 yeah. You can ready up now. We locked in. You can ready up. After the match, well, you gotta submit the score and the thing. And your opponent gotta verify the win, basically. First of all, you really can't be loud at the score because in our requirement, but you do know your PlayStation itself could save the recent gameplay, right? Or you can stream the game on YouTube or Twitch and just if you gotta dispute it. Let me lock in.
Super Bowl 57, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway here in Las
Also,
Vegas.
they no custom play because of this on this app, unless your part agree to it.
He'll get this up to the 29.
Hold up.
Hurts throwing right away. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
That's going to be caught. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Chiefs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Mahomes now to throw. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. To throw, it's Mahomes. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. Going quickly out to the right side, and they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. They go play fake. Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. That's caught right side by Worthy. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Kareem Hunt from 13 yards out. And the Chiefs are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And the The kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to, and they're able to stop him before he can even make it to the 15. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Now Hurts changing up the play. Barkley, inside handoff. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Inside the 20. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now this time Mahomes will throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Chiefs are able to add on to that lead. Mahomes will throw for it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st.
Well, these guys certainly need something good to go their way because this 1st quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball. But that completion there maybe can get them focused and moving in the right direction.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. In motion left goes Smith. Throwing is Hurts. That one downfield for Dotson. It's caught inside the 25. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. A big pickup of 38.
Seems like all the fireworks in this 1st quarter have been on the other sideline. But here they're saying, hey, we've got some explosive guys on our side too. And that's a big play in a game that's looking like it might be full of big plays.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the 2nd half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 88 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big, this early. But that's the spot they're in as they come up to try again here. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be second down. Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Play action. Here's Hurts. Open man has got it, the tight end. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 23. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go play action with Hurts. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass. Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Motion left, Smith. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Michael Dana. With a big-time sack on third down, it's a loss of 7. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Looking to throw. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Reed Blankenship. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Going for the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Barkley is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. He'll look to throw. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside, and they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steak. Now Mahomes. He's going to take another shot here. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Xavier Worthy with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs continue to pull away here in this first half.